And good evening from Derek Ray and Lee Dixon here on the commentary box. It's Barcelona against Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League knockout stages tonight. Barcelona, who know a thing or two about winning this competition. Paris Saint-Germain still trying to get there.
Well, Paris Saint-Germain, positive thoughts in that dressing room. All the senior players looking round, getting a good vibe before you go out on the pitch. And forget about that 6-1 defeat.
Yes, 6-1 on the 9th of March 2017 for Barcelona, with Sergio Roberto netting the winner in the 95th minute. Well, you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. Good, sir. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Good, sir. Well, this is what we think for Barcelona. Marc-Andre ter Stegen starts in goal. Samuel Umtiti starts alongside Piqué in the middle of the defence. And the defenders had better be on their toes because leading the line is Luis Suarez. Here's Mbappe. Sek. Mbappe. And now Götze. Pogba. Not the easiest of situations for the keeper. He's driven in the corner. Punched away. It's Kimpembe now. Pogba. Here's Marquinhos. Kimpembe. Marquinhos. Götze. And he's made headway. And with the goalkeeper. The Blaugrana have given the ball away. Looks promising, this. Oh dear, I think he's left his shooting boots behind in the dressing room.
Well, it was well worth the effort. Poor technique, really. Should do better than that.
Lewandowski now. Good numerical situation. Lewandowski. And Neymar. Will it lead to the goal that puts them ahead? An opportunity with the header, but not troubling the goalkeeper at all, Lee.
Well, I'll say one thing. Technique, and he didn't have any.
I don't think it's overstating it to say that the Champions League is the holy grail for Paris Saint-Germain. And my goodness, Lee Dixon, they're in, firing it in. And blocked by Piqué. Corner kick played in. And a goal kick will be next. Ivan Rakitic. Jordi Alba. Neymar. Thundered clear. Coutinho. Pogba. It's Kimpembe now. Danze. Kimpembe. Patient build-up at the moment. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. And Lionel Messi giving it away, not really like it. And he takes on the shot. Magnificent from Marc-Andre ter Stegen. The outcome is a goal kick here. Now Jordi Alba. Suarez. Neymar. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Individual quality coming to the fore. Real danger. And threading it forward. He'll be cross with himself based on the position he had taken up.
Well, yeah, it was poor technique, wasn't it?
Oh, he's given the ball away. Neat interception by Pogba. Now Paul Pogba. He could pick out a teammate. It might be on for them. He's got to score! Well, it might still work out for them. And cleared away. Coutinho. Now Pogba. Not problematic for the keeper. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. And Neymar. Rakitic. Running towards goal. And that is defending of the highest order. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. An example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. Rakitic on the ball. Suarez. Jordi Alba. Umtiti. Rakitic. Messi. Suarez. Lewandowski now. Individual brilliance. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. And the offence sufficiently sinister to warrant a yellow card.
Yes, agree with that one, Derek. He's got to be careful now.
Lewandowski. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. Coutinho. Mbappe with it. It's Kimpembe now. PSG on the move with purpose. What can they do from this particular position? Well, he did his best to remain onside, but just failed.
Yeah, it was close. It was close, but that's all it needs to be, close. He was offside.
Now here's Piqué. Given away by Barcelona. And out of play for a Paris Saint-Germain throw-in. Hakimi. This looks promising. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Mbappe. Through ball attempted, but completely overhit. Rakitic on the ball. Well, the counter chance looks very real. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. What can he do from here? Kimpembe. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Well, the first 45 minutes. Second half of this Champions League semi-final first leg underway. Well, that is how to run at defenders. He could pick out a teammate. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Well, there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. Suarez. Suarez. And here is Luis Suarez. And a goal it is, the opener in this game.
Well, keep it tight, that's what both managers would have been saying. But now the opening goal's gone in. Tactics have got to change.
So back underway, and it's Barcelona holding the advantage. Sek. It's Kimpembe now. Coutinho. Mbappe. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Suarez. Promising looking ball. Well, not quite. Cleared away. Nelson Semedo. Nelson Semedo. Spot on with that tackle. He has plenty of support. Poor pass under no real pressure. Good use of advantage in favour of PSG. Options in the centre. And at the far post is Di Maria. A very attractive looking move. Easy on the eye, but nothing there. Suarez saw his pass intercepted. Paul Pogba. Here's Marquinhos. Kimpembe. Donze. Pogba has it. Sek. Mbappe. Must score! Terrific piece of goalkeeping from the German there.
Goalkeeping at its best.
And firing it into the area. Just couldn't capitalise there. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Neymar playing with purpose and control. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee's got to book him, I think. The referee has dished out a yellow card here.
Well, it's not malicious, it's just clumsy.
And now Coutinho. Really, an effective pass by Coutinho. And nothing positive. Running towards goal. And it's a goal for Paris Saint-Germain to square this game.
Well, look at it again. I do question the defenders, but let's give credit to him. What a wonderful solo effort. And he still has the presence of mind to finish it off. What a brilliant solo goal.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Umtiti. Luis Suarez making progress with the ball at his feet. Here's Marquinhos. Pogba has it. Throw in here for PSG. Kimpembe. Paul Pogba. Poor attempt at a pass, really. What a shocking pass, really. This looks promising. Well read to ease the pressure. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Well, he's dicing with trouble here, having already been booked. He was already on a yellow card, and that has been deemed a second bookable offence. He's off league.
Well, managers, coaches will be looking at that and tearing their hair out. What's he doing making a challenge like that when he's on a yellow card?
Throw-in forthcoming for Barca. Suarez. Wonderfully weighted pass. Well, he had designs on a double, but the goalkeeper wasn't having it.
Well, he did better than the first time, the goalkeeper. What a save that is.
Not all that convincing defensively. Di Maria. Exquisite pass from Di Maria. He's managed to get in behind. He's got to score. Well, it might still work out for them. Breaking at pace.
Well, Barca not really at their best today, but this crowd will...
Wonderful vision from Lionel Messi. Now, was that the denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity? Opportunity to take the lead. Well, body in the way. He's given us away. De Jong. And decent progress here from Luis Suarez. He has options. He has been deemed to be offside, not by much, Lee.
Brilliant, brilliant officiating, that is. Look at that, spot on.
Di Maria now. Here's Mbappe. Di Maria. He's taken up. Di Maria sliding it through. My goodness, the importance of getting there was not lost on the keeper. Lewandowski. Here's Mbappe. Di Maria. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Di Maria. Wonderful block. They don't normally need a second invitation to give it a go on the counter. On the ball, Luis Suarez. Read it superbly to take back possession. And offside it is. Lewandowski. Umtiti. Now Jordi Alba. Lewandowski. Suarez. On the pass, weighted by Suarez. And victory beckons. This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now... Now, they're in front.
Well, it looks like the game is over, but no, there's another chance. And there it is, back of the net. It looks like the winner.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Staunch rearguard action. Well, they'll be looking to add to their advantage from this corner. The referee has gone back now to hand out the yellow card. Opted for the laissez-faire approach. Most would say good refereeing, Lee.
No, it's absolutely spot on. Keep the game going as long as you can, but then you can always go back and book him after the ball's gone out of play. Good refereeing.
There goes the final whistle, and Barcelona with the advantage going into the second leg. Suarez. And here is Luis Suarez. Excitement in the Parisian air. We're at the Parc des Princes here in the French capital. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me here on the commentary box is Lee Dixon. And Barcelona find themselves in an advantageous position going into the second leg of this Champions League semi-final tie. It's Paris Saint-Germain versus Barcelona.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. PSG with plenty of work to do after that first leg. That narrow defeat won't be playing too much on their minds at the moment. They will feel they're very much still in this. What an early goal would do for their confidence.
Mbappe. And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. Lucas Hernandez plays with Achraf Hakimi in the fullback positions. Coutinho plays alongside Paul Pogba in central midfield. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. Given away by Barcelona. And the Barcelona shape looks like this. Marc-Andre. Oh, he's through here. And now it is there for him. And a goal it is to put them ahead now on the away goals rule.
Well, I'm sure you want to see this again. Where is everybody? The defenders, nowhere to be seen. It's an open goal.
Well, it's 2-2 on aggregate here. Well, it's a really good-looking Paris Saint-Germain attack. What will they do next? A wonderful intervention. And in with a real chance. And the goal gaping at him. And a timely goal to give them security and breathing room. What a chance they have now of making it through.
Well, look at this, Derek. Sometimes the opposition are all set up perfectly for you to dribble through them. It's almost like he's playing FIFA. He goes through and puts the ball in the back of the net. It's brilliant.
Well, plenty of goals if you look at the aggregate. 3-2 here. Hakimi. Delivered into the area here. Danger averted. Jordi Alba. Suarez. It's opening up for them. And breaking at pace with menace. So hard to overcome Jordi Alba. Lewandowski. Lionel Messi. And he's made headway. The defender put in the challenge, and it might be a red card. And the referee has reached for a red card, the denial of a clear goal-scoring chance.
Yeah, it's been an awkward game for the referee today, but he's got that decision absolutely right.
And that's a fine stop. It's a Barcelona corner. Couldn't keep the ball. Coutinho. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Might be a chance here. Wonderful chance. Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper.
The goalkeeper miles out of position. What a miss, you've got to say.
Well, that space the goalkeeper give him there, it's a present, it's like Christmas.
Coutinho. Pogba has it. Coutinho. Dangerous looking attack. Beautifully disguised ball. And a goal it is, and what a significant one. They're locked together again. You just can't divide these two teams. And extra time, a real possibility. Well, this has been a special tie to view. 3-3 on aggregate. Lewandowski. Sometimes the defender reads your mind. That's what happened to Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Suarez. Suarez, intelligent run. Superbly read and executed. Here's Mbappe. He's given it straight to the opposition. Nelson Semedo has it. Good numerical situation. In full control of the ball here. He must finish! My goodness, Lee, the goalkeeper had his work cut out. for him, but delivered.
Yeah, that's what they do. Look at that save, a brilliant effort.
Over it comes, and the goalkeeper up to the task.
Well, yeah, it's a decent save, but if he lets that in, you'd be asking questions.
Hakimi. Di Maria. Mbappe with it. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Tremendous ball played through. Wonderful save from Marc-Andre ter Stegen.
Keeping it out the net's his speciality. What a save that is.
And over comes the corner. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Mbappe in the centre. Not really the ideal clearance. Breaking at pace. Lewandowski. Suarez. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. A sloppy pass. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Nelson Semedo. And return to Messi. Lionel Messi! And there's the goal they really wanted for security. Wonderful chance of progressing now.
Well, let's see that again. Oh, it's so sweetly hit. Look at his technique. Absolutely brilliant. He's got the power, he's got the accuracy, and now he's got himself a goal.
And both sides committed to wonderful attacking football. And the aggregate score, 4-3 here. And he was in the right place. A really sumptuous ball. Might be able to get in. And in with a real chance. And it's in! A goal for Barcelona. A goal for the Blaugrana. Can they be stopped now?
Well, it's a beautifully crafted goal. The supply line worked perfectly. There, and he finishes it off with ease. Lovely goal.
Festival of attacking football. 5-3 on aggregate. Di Maria. Hakimi. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Patient build-up at the moment. Pogba. Well, they would have been in a decent position there, but offside.
Oh, what a wasted opportunity that is.
Piqué. He's given it away. Paul Pogba's incisive pass. Mbappe. Di Maria. Now Pogba. Terrific block from Jordi Alba. Rakitic, and breaking at pace with menace. Can they take advantage of the situation? Rakitic. And the keeper making... And the referee's verdict is penalty kick. He's been admonished by the referee. He's now got to walk something of a tightrope.
Yeah, he knows exactly where he stands. Look at the referee, how he's told him off there. No yellow card, but certainly knows what the referee's thinking.
And in it goes, as coolly as you like. Never in any doubt from the spot.
We'll see it again here, Derek. Looks easy, doesn't it? I can tell you it isn't. I'm telling you now.
Plenty of work for the scoreboard operators on this tie. 6-3 on aggregate. Neymar. Suarez. A real opening now. Oh, a vital interception. This is Robert Lewandowski. Individual quality coming to the fore. Oh, he's given it away. He takes aim. And that's a fine stop. Corner for Barcelona. And now the delivery. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. And scope for the cross. And he did what he had to do defensively. The press was on and it worked. So half to... And they're underway in the second half of this Champions League semi-final second leg. Samuel Umtiti. Messi. What can he do from here?
Well, they've not been at the races today. It's as simple as that. The coach must be mystified. I know the...
It's got to be! And it's come off the keeper. So a throw in here.
Well, you have to say, goalkeeping at its best, Derek. It really was perfect positioning and a really good save, wasn't it?
Incisive pass from Mbappe. And he might be through here. Clean through he was then, but he's fluffed his lines, Lee.
Well, he just put his head down, Derek, and hit it. He's got to do better than that.
Now Jordi Alba. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Neymar. Suarez! He's gone for power, but might be regretting that now, Lee.
Oh, my. Why? How? So many questions.
Danze. An important interception. Pogba. Now with Hakimi. Mbappe. He's beaten his man. Pogba. They do pass the ball with authority. Magnificent defending. Could be a chance to break here. Neymar. Beautifully weighted ball. Nelson Semedo. He must finish. And this time it's in.
Well, as we look at this again, what they always say, focus on the ball, ensure you strike it cleanly. He's done just that. What a finish.
This is Hernandez. And now Coutinho. Pogba has it. Coutinho. It's an excellent attack from PSG, but will there be an end product? Teammates could potentially join in. Superbly read and executed. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Lewandowski. Suarez. Well, visionary passing. And the ball is in the net.
The crowd have gone crazy, and quite rightly so. What a finish that is. Well,
and hello to you from a city that's never short of style. I'm talking, of course, about the French capital, Paris. We're at the Parc des Princes. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Lee Dixon. And PSG will need all their time if they're to turn things around in the second leg of this Champions League semi-final. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Barcelona.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. PSG with plenty of work to do after that first leg. This could go either way, it really could. Getting the opener tonight could decide the tie for me.
A low trajectory ball, but it was fired straight at the keeper. No real difficulties for him.
No, decent position from the goalkeeper. Poor shot, to be honest with you.
Sick. Now with Hakimi. Running with the ball confidently. Hakimi. And scope for the cross. Marquinhos. And the advantage is with PSG. And now Coutinho. And do they mean business on this occasion? Pogba. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man. Well, this might pay dividends. And he opted for subtlety with the chip just over.
Well, I wouldn't take the chip on, but he did. He's a bit unlucky, to be honest with you, Derek.
Often tempting to blow your whistle straight away, but the referee let it flow and then went back and handed out the yellow card.
Well, he thought he got away with it, hadn't he? He looked over his shoulder, then all of a sudden the referee's there with a yellow card.
Robbed them. And the counter looks on here, options available. A really top-notch piece of defending. Suarez. Can they convert? There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, I can tell you, Derek, when I got into this position, it was panic stations. Hit it as hard as you can. But that's a lovely, lovely controlled finish. In step, in the goal.
On aggregate, it's 3-1. Lewandowski. Pogba. Given away by Pogba. Barcelona moving the ball swiftly and finding themselves in a promising position. You know what? He's going to be annoyed with himself given the position he was in, Lee.
Well, yeah, they worked it really well, didn't he? He's got in a position to score and not really took advantage of that.
Di Maria. Here's Mbappe. Overcooked that one. Lionel Messi. Given away. Good visualization and execution. Pogba! PK, great block there. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. Nelson Semedo. Advantage Barcelona. The free kick decision goes the way of Barcelona. He's now got to be extra careful. A verbal warning rather than a caution here.
Yeah, the next one, he knows where he's going in the book.
It needs an accurate cross. Into the advanced position. Lionel Messi. Lewandowski. Nelson Semedo. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel. Happy to take on the shot. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, when you move the ball this well and this smoothly, then it's really difficult to stop. That's paved the way for a super goal.
And on aggregate here, 4-1 is how it stands. Mbappe. And it might be. And the ball is in the net.
The crowd have gone crazy, and quite rightly so. What a finish that is. Well, as we see from the replay, the keeper's got no chance. It's all about the strike, all about the power. He does everything right. Head down, back of the net.
Goals galore on aggregate. 4-2 is the lead. It's an excellent attack from PSG, but will there be an end product? Well, it's one thing to win the ball. Now, what can you do with it? It's there for him. And they scored! An important goal, but still a mountain to climb. They need 2 more goals because of the away goals rule.
Well, as we look at this again, what they always say, focus on the ball, ensure you strike it cleanly. He's done just that. What a finish.
Unabashed attacking football in this tie. 4-3 on aggregate. What next? Paul Pogba. Mbappe. Now Paul Pogba. And the danger cleared. Hakimi. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Doze. Di Maria. And options in the centre. Mbappe. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Lewandowski now. Piqué. Messi. Suarez. Mbappe. Opportunity it is. That was a move of great promise. They could easily have been in. Lewandowski. Ivan Rakitic. Now Jordi Alba. Suarez. Can they trouble the opposition this time? And he takes it on. A very high degree of difficulty for any goalkeeper.
Sheer quality. Quality of the shot and certainly quality of the save.
Just couldn't capitalise there. A sloppy pass. Nelson Semedo. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Di Maria. Sick. Paul Pogba. And now Coutinho. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Suarez. Messi. Won it back. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. Mbappe with it. Given away by Barcelona. Mbappe. Can they get in behind them? Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Firing it towards goal. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. And now Coutinho. Hakimi. Mbappe. Great opportunity. Well, that helps the cause. Level on aggregate, but trailing on away goals. They need another.
We can take another look here. I'm sure the keeper is frustrated with the defending. Just afforded too much time in the box, and he's never going to miss that.
Well, so much in the way of attacking in this tie. 4-4 is how it stands. And that is that for the first half here. And they're underway in the second half of this Champions League semi-final second leg. Far from a good pass. Well, the pass by Mbappe, he'll be disappointed. Lewandowski. Messi. Suarez. The shot wasn't really far enough away from the goalkeeper, was it?
No, but he picked up the flight nice and early.
Nelson Semedo. Ivan Rakitic. Piqué. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. Suarez. Shot attempted. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick.
Well, when he's in this sort of mood, he's absolutely unstoppable. What a performance. Well, Derek, he can relax now. He's got the hat-trick. Fully deserved. Well done indeed.
Well, as neutrals, we've been spoiled in this tie. 9 goals already, 5-4 on aggregate. Pogba has it. Mbappe. But he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Rakitic on the ball. And threading it forward. Luis Suarez. And it's in! A goal for Barcelona. A goal for the Blaugrana. Can they be stopped now?
Well, as we see this again, Derek, Bobby Charlton used to say, pass the ball into the net. And that's exactly what he did there. Really lovely finish.
Well, both sides know how to finish. 6-4 on aggregate here. Hernandez. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? Now can they make something happen? Has a go. Simple stuff really for Ter Stegen. Messi. It's a weighted pass. Suarez. Oh, he's through here. And the finishing touch applied for Barcelona.
Genius. It really is genius. What a finish.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Half an hour remaining then. Now with Hakimi. Verratti. Options in the centre. In full control of the ball here. Should be easy meat for the keeper. Now here's Piqué. Lewandowski. Given away. An attack full of promise. Happy to take on the shot. It could be up for grabs. Rakitic on the ball. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Defenders need to cover. Lewandowski. Giving it a try. And a goal!
Well, as we see, counter-attacking football at its purest. Superb use of pace. A fabulous goal.
Sick. Hernandez. I think he knew he was guilty of fouling. Free kick conceded. And the referee has determined that that is a bookable offence.
I don't think you can think anything else after that challenge.
This is Hernandez. He's going forward well here. Good numerical situation. Can he finish this? And the goal gaping at him. And good work to deny the chance. Corner kick played over. Well, the header, but a comfortable save for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, he has to do better than that. I could have saved that, Derek.
Piqué. Now, this might pay dividends. And he might be through here. And he scored not once, but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, when the run is timed to perfection and the ball is perfectly weighted, this is what you get, a great goal.
Sick. Individual brilliance. Sick. Good technique displayed. He made it look simple, really. Coutinho. On to Di Maria. And the advantage is with PSG. A very good tackle. Given away. Cavani. Cavani. Chance for Cavani. And they've only gone and applied that finishing touch.
Well, in this replay, you're going to see a 2v1 against the keeper. How does that happen? He'll be asking his defence why he was left exposed. Nothing he could do.
Rakitic. Only 10 minutes remaining here. Well, when you can keep the ball like this, it's got to be really annoying for the opposition. Suarez. Well, that's the kind of play you want from your defender. Neymar. Effective challenge. They've given it away. Barcelona moving the ball swiftly and finding themselves in a promising position. He's in with a chance. Well, just couldn't keep himself onside. Substitution it is for PSG. Hakimi. VERZ now. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. A really sumptuous ball. And he takes it on. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, the coaches will tell you, pass the ball how you would like to receive it. Perfectly weighted, and he finished it off brilliantly.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. Here's Götze now. Far from a good pass. Lewandowski. Less than convincing defending. And here he is, Lionel Messi. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick.
Well, when he's in this sort of mood, he's absolutely unstoppable. What a performance. Well, having scored two, he's going to get the hat-trick at some point, you feel. He's just so full of confidence. Never looked like missing.
Doze. Coutinho. VERZ. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. VERZ. Can he take advantage? Ter Stegen, what a save, goodness.
Oh, it's brilliant. Use every part of your body to save the ball. Doesn't matter.
So the corner played into the box. Well, it was fired straight at the keeper. No real difficulties for him.
No, decent positioning from the goalkeeper. Poor shot, to be honest with you.
Suarez. This might have potential. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. And that's it, the referee's... And threading it forward.
Big on me, got some goals, it's a list on me. Yellow, I'm rich, I rock and roll. Then the strobe playing tricks on me, the stones hitting different. You supposed to be to me. No, they from Tiffany. Keep my name out your mouth like some wisdom teeth. You wonder why I'm not there with you. Ain't answer my phone in so long. Why you not here with me? Can you break bread with me? Why you switch phone numbers like clothes? Why you can't answer me? Yeah, cause I got more. Why you not here with me? Can you break bread with me? Why you switch phone numbers like clothes? Why you can't answer me? Yeah, cause I got more coming. And yes, I'm Mula, shouted from Raleigh. She been all of my business as of late. I got rich so fast, they want this break, can't catch a break. And yes, I know you tired of hating, I'm tired of staring at your face. And if a tally, we can go tit for tat today. That's on my mama, that's on Big Sean, that's on Lil A from FLA. I here in LA, trying to make shake, trying to wrap this case. That's a whole 120K to the magistrate for my parents' sake. And you still talking about sharing cake. Shut the... Why you not here with me? Can you break bread with me? Why you switch phone numbers like clothes? Why you can't answer me? Cause I got more.
Good evening to you. This is Derek Ray in the commentary box, joined by Lee Dixon. We're at the Parc des Princes here in the French capital, Paris, getting ready for PSG against Barcelona in the knockout stages of the Champions League. Barcelona, of course, know full well what it is to win this competition. Paris Saint-Germain still to get off the mark in that regard.
Well, I'm always envious and excited for the players playing on Champions League nights, but no more so than the PSG players pitting their wits against one of the world's best sides, one of the biggest clubs in the world.
Don't forget, in 2017, and slipped through beautifully. They had a bit of work to do in getting to that through ball, the goalkeeper. Introducing the Paris Saint-Germain starters. Paul Pogba plays with Coutinho in the centre of the park, and the main striker is the precocious Kylian Mbappe. And Barca's corner. And over comes the corner. In it goes, an early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, it's almost a perfect headed goal. Brilliant delivery into the danger area. Good movement, back of the net.
Underway again with Barcelona in the lead. Hakimi. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. Passing it with a bit of panache. Mbappe! Well kept out. And a PSG corner. And deciding to go short with this one. Textbook defending inside the box. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Mbappe. Götze. Mbappe tries his luck. And even Ter Stegen might wonder how on earth he got there. Played into the centre of the box. An important interception. Sadly, too many things wrong about that effort.
Oh, everything was wrong about it. Body shape, positioning, the idea of where he was going to put the ball, it was all going wrong. It's a poor attempt, really, for him.
It's got to be! And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, as we look at this again, what they always say, focus on the ball, ensure you strike it cleanly. He's done just that. What a finish.
Well, a second goal for them here. Coutinho. Going well. Coutinho! And the keeper gets in the way. Corner given to PSG. The fist of the goalkeeper. Well, the pass not finding its target. Now Paul Pogba. And he was in the right place to intercept. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Doze. Mbappe. It's a weighted pass. Can they put it away? From one side of the pitch to the other. And fed forwards. Well, just couldn't keep himself onside. Now with Hakimi. In total control of the ball as he runs, Coutinho. And that was a very fine read. Ivan Rakitic. Piqué. Umtiti. Sergio Busquets. Couldn't keep the ball. Doze. Well, they have been growing and growing as a football club in recent years. Paris Saint-Germain now at the semi-final stage of the Champions League. It means so much, Lee.
Well, it does. It just validates all that money that they spent.
He's in with a chance. He might profit from here, you know. And the ball is in the net. Well, the offside flag has been raised. No goal.
Well, it was close, but he just went a little bit too early.
Götze. Pogba. And that's vision for you from Paul Pogba. He just needs to keep a cool head. Super goalkeeping. It was 1 against 1.
Oh, I really fancied the attacker there to go round him, but it's brilliant goalkeeping in the end.
High pressing at its best. Messi looking for the through ball. And now waiting to pounce. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
Paul Pogba. Hakimi. Pogba. And he takes it on. Piqué, great block there. Now Jordi Alba. Rakitic on the ball. And the interception following the Rakitic pass. Coutinho. And the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG. Here's Götze now. Mbappe. Really a very poor ball. Can they switch to an even higher gear? Kimpembe. Götze. Here's Mbappe. Coutinho. And attempting the through ball. And oh, it's in! We cannot declare this contest over. They still believe.
Well, here it is again. You're trained from a young age to get in those sort of positions, and never in any real doubt he'd finish that. Cool and composed.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Coutinho. Promising sequence. Oh, he's through here. Well, there it is. Can you believe this? From 2 down, they now find themselves level.
Well, here's the replay. You've got to ask questions about the back line and the goalkeeper. They're simply not there.
Well, a glut of goals, 2 apiece. Robbed of possession, Coutinho. Sergio Roberto. And options in the centre. In position to give them the lead, maybe. And in it goes!
Well, here it is. You have to say they've come under a lot of pressure today. Had to do a lot of defending, but it's a well-taken goal.
Disappointing for PSG to concede the goal. Now let's see if they can attack with vigour. A sloppy pass. Plenty of running room in the wide position. He's had to go for it. Wins the ball. Coutinho. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. Now Paul Pogba might really be able to trouble them here. Rakitic.
Well, listen to that, Derek. They think it was a nailed-on pen. The ref didn't know.
And he's taken it away. Well, the pass by Mbappe. He'll be disappointed. And that is that for the first half. Second half of this Champions League semi-final first leg underway. Well, Kimpembe was on top of it. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Danze. Götze. In danger of giving it away. Here's Götze now. Here's Mbappe. Now, was that the denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity? And the official had no option but to reach for the red card. He decided it was a goal-scoring opportunity denied, Lee.
Absolutely. No decision to be made, really. The card was out pretty quickly.
Will he finish? Well, that wasn't a million miles away.
No, he was close. It was a decent effort. They'll keep plugging away, I'm sure.
Oh, he's given it away. And will it be the leveller? It's gone in! A goal for PSG beyond the goalkeeper to square things up. Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Pogba. Useful-looking ball. Mbappe! He's gone for power, Lee, but it's wide.
Well, no real direction, but the power was there. And you're right, it's just gone past the post.
Really a very poor ball. Mbappe with it. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. He just needs to keep a cool head. And foiled by Johnny. Sergio Roberto. Read it superbly to take back possession. Mario Götze. Nothing wrong with that idea. Is it going to be? Good stop from the keeper. He's driven in the corner. Well, punch happy, the keeper. Fruitful looking attack. And just a whisker away with that effort.
Well, he chose his instep. Good technique, just wide.
And you don't, and he's made headway. Well, just couldn't keep himself onside. Sergio Busquets. Messi, moving forward effectively. Wonderful vision from Lionel Messi. Sergio Roberto. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Sergio Busquets. Looks promising, this. Now Messi. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Messi. And the ball is in the net.
The crowd have gone crazy, and quite rightly so. What a finish that is. Well, sometimes it's really hard to play against 10 men, and this lot are finding it hard. They're losing this game now, and you have to give credit. 10 men and now winning this game.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? PSG chasing this game. Let's see if they can succeed on that front. Now Paul Pogba. Might be a chance here. Oh, he's missed it.
Oh, goal behind Derek, and he's missed. It's a big miss.
De Jong. Good ball movement and a decent position here for Barcelona. Hakimi. Bit untidy, Götze. And Neymar. Here's Mbappe. Fine run from Mbappe. Big chance to get them on terms. But he has just veered into an offside position this time. Given away by Busquets. Running towards goal. Terrific piece of goalkeeping from the German there.
Goalkeeping at its best. Well, Derek, listen to that noise. The crowd can sense something. Can the players use that to their advantage? They really, really need to put this pressure on.
Mbappe. Well, just couldn't quite keep himself onside. The flag has gone up. Jordi Alba. Sergio Busquets. Now Jordi Alba. And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers.
Not long to go now. PSG desperate for a goal.
They've lost possession, Paris Saint-Germain. And the referee has given the advantage to Barca. Can they hit on the break? De Jong couldn't keep the ball. I must say, no shortage of space. A good and fair challenge. Given away by Barcelona. Magnificent from Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Well, this late corner could represent their last chance to equalise. Now the delivery. Well, a sloppy clearance. What can they up? Just too close to the goalkeeper in the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, poor technique really, and the goalkeeper's not troubled.
De Jong. Could be a chance to break here. Lionel Messi. Giving the ball away.
Well, time's running out for PSG here, Derek. The fans urging them forward to attack. Surely they'll get another chance before the final whistle.
Good, sir. Now Coutinho. Can he get them level? Late drama here. Level once more. Incredible scenes.
Well, he's gone for pure power, and why not when you've got a rocket in your boot? What a strike.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Poor attempt at a pass, really. And that's an important intervention. Beautifully weighted ball. Throw-ins given. Now he must favour the cross. Cutting the ball back. Marquinhos with the block.
Well, PSG fans are doing their bit, that's for sure. Can the players get the expected winner?
Mario Götze. It's an excellent attack from PSG, but will there be an end product? And he's got the beating of, well, visionary passing. This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, it looks like the game is over, but no, there's another chance. And there it is, back of the net. It looks like the winner. Well, you could be critical of the defending, but let's focus on the great play. Capped off with a superb, calm, calculated finish.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? And he takes on the shot. What an important piece of defending. Stage of the game. Messi. Well, just couldn't quite keep himself onside. The flag has gone up. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. And just the 1 minute left in normal time here. Good, sir. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. And that was a very fine read. Useful looking ball. Well, they would have been in a decent position there, but offside.
Oh, what a wasted opportunity that is.
Coutinho. Well, he's given us away. Full time then, and job done for PSG. They... Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, joined in the commentary box by Lee Dixon. And Barcelona know full well they have a lot of work to do in the second and decisive leg of this Champions League semi-final. It's Barcelona against Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Barcelona with plenty of work to do after that first leg. Far from over, though, if they can nick a goal in the first half and get a bit of momentum going. I think they'll fancy their chances of going through.
Lionel Messi! Keeper didn't quite do enough. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? That is excellent pressure high up the pitch. He went in so dangerously with that tackle. Now, the referee is the man everyone's looking. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by Lee Dixon. And Barcelona know full well they have a lot of work. Champions League semi-final. It's Barcelona against Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Barcelona with plenty of work to do after that first leg. Not quite good enough, really. They'll need a better performance tonight if they're to progress to the next round.
And the ball is in the net. And that is not going to count. The decision is offside, Lee.
Well, it's a good decision from the assistant referee. Spot on there.
Now with Hakimi. Sek. Barca making progress. What can they do from this position? As an attacking player, you rather hope you'll get the decision in your favour, but offside here.
Yeah, the defence got that spot on, and so did the linesman.
Kimpembe. Mbappe. Extremely sloppy in possession. Well, we know how troublesome he can be on the pitch, but what should we expect from him today, Lee?
Well, virtually everything. Quick feet, quick mind, sees the pass before anybody else. So difficult to stop a player like that.
Now Busquets. Lionel Messi. Messi, an incisive pass. Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper.
Tackling and winning the ball to boot. This might be ideal for the counter. Opportunity it is. Big chance it is. In it goes, an early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, let's just look at this again. Just when you think you've got a team by the scruff of the neck, they break on you like that. What pace, what brilliance. Just look at the movement. It's a brilliant, brilliant goal.
Well, both sides know how to finish. 6-4 on aggregate here. A real opening now. Mbappe! Well, that is a moment he would like to airbrush from history.
Well, he's had an absolute nightmare there. The goal's in front of him. Just hit it.
Samuel Umtiti. Now Jordi Alba. Wonderfully weighted pass. Neymar. And here he is, Lionel Messi. It's still alive. Into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp at the second time of asking, but first time around, it was a good deal more complicated.
Oh, it's a fabulous save initially. He gets the ball in the end with great relief.
Oh, a lovely ball. It's got to be. An important challenge, but they must remain organised. Rakitic has lost it here. Now Paul Pogba. Donze. It's opening up for them. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Now Jordi Alba. Sergio Busquets. Might be able to get in behind the defence. It looked as though he was going to score, but last-ditch defending is something you know about, Lee.
Yeah, he was hassled. It made him hurry his shot, and it's close.
Donze. Here's Marquinhos. Sek. Götze. PSG on the move with purpose. Mbappe! Terrific piece of goalkeeping from the German there.
Goalkeeping at its best.
Over it comes. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? He's feeling the pressure here. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. Donze. Hakimi. Pogba. Good technique displayed. And it's a quality pass. A matter of keeping his composure. And the ball is in the net.
The crowd have gone crazy, and quite rightly so. What a finish that is. Well, in this replay, you're going to see a 2v1 against the keeper. How does that happen? He'll be asking his defence why he was left exposed. Nothing he could do.
It's going their way. 2-0. Well, that's the kind of player you want from your defender. Paul Pogba's incisive pass. Running with... Can he finish this? Pogba! And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. And now the delivery. No trouble at all as far as the keeper was concerned. This is Neymar. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Pogba. Sergio Busquets. Lionel Messi. Nelson Semedo. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. And that was a move of great promise. They could easily have been in. Pogba has it. Good use of advantage in favour of PSG. Hakimi. Must score! Almost his second goal of this match, but the goalkeeper had his own views on that subject.
Well, he'd be looking for a brace, the striker, not to be on that occasion.
And breaking at pace with menace. Nelson Semedo, and space for the cross. Pulls it back. And it's gone in!
Well, here's the replay. Sometimes keepers use those posts as the part of their defence, but not on that occasion. In off the woodwork.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Mario Götze. He's given it straight to the opposition. Just not looking confident in possession. Götze. Götze. Oh, it was a terrible-looking challenge and a big decision for the official here. Well, that hasn't done much to enhance his team's prospects. It is a red card, and you can see what his teammates think about it.
Well, you can, but they've just got to carry on with their game. It's not over. Keep doing your things you're good at. It might turn around.
Courageous goalkeeping, but he's got the ball.
Well, you have to be brave, don't you? Diving at the feet of a player like that. Good goalkeeping.
Messi. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. An unforced error, you've got to say. But a shocking pass, really. Now with Hakimi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Messi. He's enjoying space. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. Mbappe with it. He's lost it. Mbappe. And cleared away. Doze. Sek. Götze. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Well, the first 45 minutes have come and gone. And they're underway in the second half of this Champions League semi-final second leg. Sek. Beautifully weighted ball. Not to be this time. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. Happy to take on the shot. And he got to it fairly easily. Rakitic. Extremely sloppy in possession. And Pogba! And with the goalkeeper. And now Coutinho. Well, he stopped them just when they looked menacing. Throw in here for P. PSG. Here's Götze now. Götze. Marquinhos. Now Paul Pogba. Here's him. He's got the right idea with that pass. Well, that's the end of that for now. Now Busquets. Messi. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Now with Hakimi. Pogba has it. Sek. Hakimi. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Götze! And even Ter Stegen might wonder how on earth he got there. Played into the centre of the box, punching it clear. Looking to set the table here. Barca maintain possession, advantage. Sek. Di Maria. Mbappe. Might be a chance here. No real threat, you've got to say. Well, he did his best to remain onside, but just failed.
Yeah, it was close, but that's all it needs to be, close. He was offside.
De Jong. Sergio Roberto. Messi. He did look on for them, but not to be. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Samuel Umtiti. Lionel Messi. Messi. This is Neymar. Messi. Manoeuvring his way forward. And he's fired it against the post. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, it fizzled out. De Jong. Far from a good pass. This could be an interesting avenue. And the advantage is with PSG. A good and fair challenge. Messi. Messi. Shot attempted. And they found a way through. Is momentum with them now? One more goal and they will progress. Well, as the game has restarted, we're left to reflect on 4 goals. 2-2. Marquinhos. Sek. Dembele on the ball. Donze. Hakimi. Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. They don't normally need a second invitation to give it a go on the counter. Messi. Now Neymar. And return to Messi. Wonderfully weighted pass. And Messi! Off the post and back in play. It was a nearly moment as it came back off the woodwork. But the goalkeeper has it now.
Massive relief from the goalkeeper. He stood and watched, and then it ended up in his hands.
Dembele. He's managed to lose his marker. PSG couldn't keep it. And breaking at pace with menace. Neymar. And the counter-attack came to nothing. Di Maria. Mbappe. Di Maria. Can they convert? And he clears it out of harm's way. And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. Sick. Dembele. And cleared away. Sick. Mbappe. Dembele. Messi. Lionel Messi. Barcelona moving the ball swiftly and finding themselves in a promising position. And here he is, Lionel Messi. That is goalkeeping of the highest order and of the bravest order as well.
Well, it's not all about tipping balls over the bar and round the post. It's about being brave and diving at players' feet.
De Jong. A really sumptuous ball. That is top-notch goalkeeping. He had to reach in with his hand.
Yeah, it's all about reading the pace of the ball at the player's feet. When do I go down? When do I strip the ball? Did a brilliant job then.
Mbappe. Intelligent threaded pass here. And the goalkeeper will see that as part of doing his job.
Well, they can finish this game off here and now. Don't forget, a goal at the other end, though, will put them out on away goals.
Not to be advised giving the ball away there. No foul, PSG advantage. It should be! The goalkeeper was called upon and they still have an opportunity here.
Well, as a goal down, all you've got to do is give your strikers a chance to get back in the game.
Short corner it is. Firing it in. Tremendous block.
Well, another goal here would be precious. Just remember the away goal rule.
And he's fired over the corner. The fist of the goalkeeper. What can he do from here? Here's Kylian Mbappe. And it's gone in.
Well, as we can see, it's all about the technique. That's where the power comes from. Blistering shot.
You can't really say defences are on top. 3-2. Just a couple of minutes left for play. Barca making progress. What can they do from this position? And deliver towards the back post. And a goal! Well, we wondered if it was going to come. However, they still have work to do. Another goal needed in order to progress.
Well, Derek, it's all about the cross. It's perfectly weighted, and he attacks the ball. That's the key to that goal.
And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Dembele. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Titi. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. And now it is all over. And the ball is in the net. And that is not going to count. Opportunity it is. In it goes, an early goal. No wonder they're celebrating. Good technique displayed. And it's a quality pass. A matter of keeping his composure. And the ball is in the net.
The crowd have gone crazy, and quite rightly so. What a finish that...
And now the night everyone in the football world has been longing for. Millions will be watching around the world. It is, of course, the biggest final in club football, the UEFA Champions League final. Welcome to the commentary box. Derek Ray here, joined by Lee Dixon. It's Barcelona versus Manchester United.
Got goosebumps just thinking about kick-off time. You've got to control your nerves. Playing in a game like this, it's all about the nerves. Nerves can be your friend, but they can also destroy you. Keep them under control.
Surely! The goal appeared to be at his mercy, but defenders always have a part to play in these situations.
Well, if you can't block the shot, put the forward off, and that's exactly what happened there, but it's just off target.
MTC. Ivan Rakitic. It's there for him. If spectacular goalkeeping is what you're after, David De Gea is your man.
Oh, he can stretch. Look at him. He stretches for the...
Into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp at the second time of asking, but first time around, it was a good deal more complicated.
Oh, it was a fabulous save initially. He gets the ball in the end with great relief.
Busquets. And they'll have to throw it back in play. An incisive pass. Well, the post getting in the way there. Just tell us, Lee, what you think the plan should be from the point of view of the visitors.
Well, I think the visitors will get everybody behind the ball and try and spring attacks from that position. And if you...
And in with a real chance. Is he capable of sparking something? And the shot decidedly lacking accuracy.
Well, he had other options as well, but he chose to shoot.
Sergio Busquets. Messi. Promising sequence. He cuts it back. It has to be. Still alive. Greenwood. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Anthony Martial waiting to pounce. Messi. Lionel Messi. Sergio Busquets. Barcelona moving the ball swiftly and finding themselves in a promising position. Couldn't keep it. Bruno Fernandes has it. James, by no means on his own here. The defender doing his job. And given the defender's touch, the referee says corner. So the corner played into the box. Well, thumped clear. Bruno Fernandes has it. Well, a moment he would dearly love to have back.
Well, listen, he's tried to hit it too hard. Just relax a little bit. Focus on your technique.
Sergio Busquets. Piqué. Well, they're sitting ever deeper. Moving into the advanced position. Others to play it to. Sergio Busquets. Nelson Semedo has it. And the flag has gone up here, offside the decision. James. Maguire. Fred with it. Martial. Intelligent threaded pass here. And with that, they take the lead.
Well, just look at the celebrations, Derek. The fans are starting to believe it's theirs.
Underway once more. Manchester United have hit the front. And when you consider the level of talent within the Barcelona squad, Lee, it's no surprise that they're back in a Champions League final.
Well, it's just their normal. They just expect to be in finals, to win games and pick trophies up.
Shaw, looking confident with the ball at his feet. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. He has plenty of support. Oh, he's through here. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
Well, the clearance half-hearted. Busquets. Rakitic! And he got to it fairly easily. Good vision. Can he get onto this? Deary me, a golden chance missed. It might come back to haunt him.
Well, you learn the script time and time again, and he's now just gone and fluffed his lines.
Well, I must say, no shortage of space for Barcelona. Messi. Surely the equaliser. Oh, can you believe this? Just when it looked as though the door was locked, it's been reopened.
Well, they're back in it, and you can hear the relief with their fans. Game on.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece. Into the advanced position. And very deftly cut out. That's very effective. Good. Now, far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? Nelson Semedo has it. Beautifully disguised ball. Oh, out of this world from De Gea.
Well, his reactions, Derek, just look how quick he reacts.
He's driven in the corner. Nelson Semedo has it. Now Busquets. Looking for that final pass. Looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Fred with it. Well, great read there to intercept. Lionel Messi. Read it magnificently and intercepted. A bit of running room now on the wing. A chance to whip it in. Not messing around with that clearance. United looking to forge ahead. Let's see if the corner helps them. So the corner played into the box. The idea was to get the corner beyond the first defender, but he didn't succeed. Lost it. Sergio Busquets. Excellent vision. Rakitic. Busquets. A real opening now. Well, they have the ball once more. And there's the whistle. Half-time it is. A radiant Champions League final up to this point, Lee.
Well, nervous, cagey, boring. Not so this final. This has been a really entertaining game so far. Looking...
45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. This is Neymar. Ivan Rakitic. Jordi Alba. Rakitic on the ball. Just not looking confident in possession. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Putting them under the cosh. Keeper didn't quite do enough. Counter-attacking, very much an option. promising avenue of attack favoured by Messi. Oh, that's an interesting pass. And this time, it's in!
Wow, what a lovely goal. The finish had to come after this pass that split the defence in half. Great goal.
So back in business. Can Manchester United come up with an answer? Matic. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. Nelson Semedo has it. Wonderfully weighted pass. Neymar is at the back post. And he did what he had to do defensively. Good pressure to win the ball back. Messi. Nelson Semedo has it. Messi. And Fred winkling possession away from the opposition. Anthony Martial. Matic on the ball. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Now Busquets. Good ball movement and a decent position here for Barcelona. Wan-Bissaka. And the cross comes to nothing. Good visualisation and execution. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating. And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Umtiti. Sergio Busquets. Failed to keep hold of it. Wan-Bissaka. On to Matic. What a shocking pass, really. Must score! And a pretty straightforward stop for the goalkeeper there.
Yeah, weak shot, straight at him, no problem for the goalie.
Messi. He's got space. He's managed to lose his marker. It's got to be! Oh, that's fine goalkeeping. Real concentration. Lindelof now. Shaw. Well, high marks for that pass. It's Manchester United on the move. Now, what can they do from here? Hunting a hat-trick he was, but couldn't make it count.
Well, so much confidence he's got after his first two goals. You fully expected him to score there, but he's missed it.
So, 20 minutes to go. Lionel Messi. Scott McTominay. It's with McTominay. Well, great read there to intercept. Rakitic on the ball. Sergio Busquets. Barcelona moving the ball swiftly and finding... He's got to score! Well, it was never going to worry the keeper.
Well, no wonder he's looking a little bit sheepishly at his teammates. Head in a hand sort of moment.
15 minutes remaining. Rakitic. Neymar. Well, sitting deep like this might be a dangerous game. Well, the pass from Messi, but not quite accurate enough. Now Jordi Alba. Neymar. Busquets. Given away by Busquets. Manchester United getting higher and higher up the pitch. What can they produce from this position? Here is Fred. A poor cross, all things considered. Crossing opportunity. Martial. Nice and easy for the keeper. Messi. Sergio Busquets. Now Busquets. Messi. Superb piece of goalkeeping to prevent them from falling behind.
Oh, top keeping that is. Top keeping. Well done.
Busquets. And return to Messi. Well, he had designs on a double, but the goalkeeper wasn't having it.
Well, he did better than the first time, the goalkeeper. What a save that is.
Throw-ins given.
Well, there are the stats, Derek. Barca controlling possession over the last 15 minutes. But if there is to be a winner in this, you sense it's starting to become a matter of now or never.
A really sumptuous ball. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. Now Busquets. Barcelona on the attack in the closing moments. Still level here. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. They've ceded possession, Barca. A bit of running room now on the wing. Wan-Bissaka. They cannot be separated here, and it's all... And the drama continues. We're now into the first period of extra time tonight, Lee.
Well, this 30 minutes now is going to separate the weak ones from the strong ones. Let's see who wins.
Here is Fred. Now he must favour the cross. Just over the crossbar with that header.
Oh, it's a perfect cross. It's a perfect position, and he just gets underneath.